What is TerraSlate paper? TerraSlate is the world's most proven waterproof and rip-proof paper on the planet. Compatible with ballpoint pens, copy machines, laser printers, and digital presses, TerraSlate is a fully synthetic paper that never needs laminating and can hold up to extreme conditions and use over long periods of time without replacement. TerraSlate was developed to be waterproof, rip-proof, and extremely durable. It can withstand submersion in water for extended periods of time and extreme temperature variations while repelling grease, solvents, and chemicals. TerraSlate offers superior laser image quality with the appearance, smoothness, and printability of standard paper. It works great in almost any standard laser printer or digital press. Most importantly, TerraSlate is more cost-effective to use and has much more of a professional look than laminating. What is TerraSlate made out of? TerraSlate is made from military-grade polyester that enables its extreme performance in adverse conditions. TerraSlate is durable, rip-proof, and waterproof. It can withstand rain, heat, and temperature variations while deterring grease, solvents, and chemicals. Simply wipe it clean and reuse it. It can even be run through a commercial dishwasher and still survive. Will TerraSlate work with my printer or copy machine? Yes, TerraSlate is designed to work with digital printers, laser printers, and copy machines. It's endorsed for use by many OEMs, including Kodak, Xerox, Ricoh, Canon, Konica Minolta, and a ton more. See the list of printers our customers have told us they're using here on our website. We can also print anything you need at our state-of-the-art printing facility in Denver, Colorado. Email printing@terraslate.com for a quote today. Note that TerraSlate is not compatible with inkjet printers, as water-based ink does not adhere well to waterproof paper. However, we have a full-service print shop in-house that can print for you with ultra-high resolution and a 1 or 2 day turnaround in production. Is TerraSlate economical? Yes. TerraSlate paper is extremely cost-effective to use. It is more affordable than laminated materials and takes a ton less time to produce. Our rip-proof and waterproof paper is designed to last over 100 years, even with heavy use, but is inexpensive enough to use daily and can be recycled. What is TerraSlate waterproof paper best used for? TerraSlate is ideally suited for use anytime printed materials will be subject to frequent handling or extreme conditions. Because TerraSlate is made tough, you can count on it in some of the most extreme conditions on Earth. It's even been used on the McMurdo Research Station in Antarctica. What's the best way to clean TerraSlate waterproof paper and menus? TerraSlate is easy to clean with simple soap and water and a non-abrasive cloth. TerraSlate won't harbor germs like other types of materials like porous paper. And when we print it, it can even come with an antimicrobial and antiviral coating. Avoid using Wendex, the green stuff, and other harsh chemicals as they can damage the silver antimicrobial and antiviral coating that comes on prints. Where is TerraSlate sold? TerraSlate is sold directly through our website with factory direct pricing, TerraSlate.com. It can also be purchased at Walmart.com and on Amazon.com. However, the prices there are always higher because they have a markup. If you order from TerraSlate.com, you're always getting the cheapest price available, and it comes with free overnight shipping included. Can I print in full color on both sides of TerraSlate paper? Yes, TerraSlate has superior laser image quality and can easily be printed on both brilliant high definition color and black and white on both sides. Our synthetic polyester retains color better than any other paper on the market, and with the appearance, smoothness, and printability of standard paper. Do you have a list of printers that you know work well? We sure do. Look on the website in the FAQ section. We got a whole list. Is TerraSlate recyclable? Yes. TerraSlate waterproof and rip-proof paper is both reusable and recyclable. Note that like anything, TerraSlate may or may not be able to be recycled into new materials at your local recycling center, which is why we strongly encourage reuse whenever possible. Can I print on both sides? Yes, TerraSlate is omni-sided, meaning both sides look equally brilliant and can handle back-to-front printing in deep blacks and vibrant colors. How long does shipping take once I place an order? We offer free overnight shipping on waterproof menus, blank paper, and every one of our products to all 50 states in the US, and free priority international shipping to anywhere in the world. What else can TerraSlate be used for? TerraSlate is available as laser printer paper, laser labels, laser ID cards, door hangers, luggage tags, bookmarks, and more. Plus, TerraSlate is easily customizable for any application. You can cut it with scissors and write on it with a ballpoint pen. What are the standard paper sizes? TerraSlate comes in all the standard paper sizes, including any custom cut size up to 13 by 19 inches. So 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 14, 11 by 17, 12 by 18, 13 by 19, 8.3, 8.4, and 8.5 are our standard sizes. If you need a custom size over 13 by 19 inches, send us an email, info@terraslate.com. We can probably do a bigger size for you with a minimum order of about 4,000 sheets. Does TerraSlate's nano coating, included on menus by request on printed materials, protect people from all disease-causing microbes? While TerraSlate's proprietary nano coating significantly reduces the growth of microbes, it doesn't protect users or others against all disease-causing microbes. This technology is not a substitute for good hygiene and clean practices. Is TerraSlate flame resistant and fireproof? TerraSlate is considered non-flammable, and we've had it tested. However, a material is considered flammable if it ignites and burns with a self-sustained flame at a rate greater than 0.1 inches per second along its major axis, which TerraSlate does not do. So it is considered fireproof, but remember, almost anything can burn if you hold a flame to it long enough. Please be careful out there. Can I print on TerraSlate with UV Flexo ink? Yes, you can. If you're printing variable data, make sure the UV Flexo ink is compatible with laser printer equipment. It shouldn't melt onto the fuser. Can I print TerraSlate on a KIP or Ricoh poster printer? No, TerraSlate is not compatible with KIP or Ricoh poster printing devices. Can I print on standard TerraSlate with an HP Indigo press? Yes, you sure can. Order a sample today and give it a try. We have sizes up to 13 by 19 inches. Can I print TerraSlate on an offset press? Yes, but please email us for tips when printing with offset printing, and we'd be happy to send you some samples to test at no cost. Can I screen print TerraSlate? Yes, TerraSlate prints well with UV screen printing presses. Super easy to do, and it looks great. Can TerraSlate be cut using laser cutters or a Cricut machine? Yes, laser cutting and Cricut machines work well with TerraSlate. Can I hole punch or drill TerraSlate? Yes, but make sure to use low speed if it's a rotating drill to reduce heat, as heat can melt the substrate if it gets too high. We recommend using new and sharp drill bits for best results. Spray the bit with dry silicone if you're doing it 100 times in a row and it's gonna get really hot. Many paper drills are really not drills, it's just a punch in big format of all kinds. It won't hurt the paper, it won't hurt your drill. We do it every day. Can TerraSlate be embossed? Yes, however, we recommend testing on your own equipment before committing to a larger order. Can I use TerraSlate for ultrasonic welding? Actually, no. TerraSlate doesn't work well for ultrasonic welding. What type of binding do you recommend when binding TerraSlate? We recommend coil binding with either wire or monofilament. Perfect binding is also possible on 5mm and 8mm TerraSlate, but is not recommended for 10mm and 14mm TerraSlate because of how thick it is. Can TerraSlate be finished with UV varnish? Yes, works well with UV varnish. What are the best utensils for writing or drawing on TerraSlate? We recommend using ballpoint pens and Sharpies. Pencils also work, but they can be more prone to smearing in some instances. We don't recommend using liquid ink or gel pens because liquid ink doesn't adhere well to waterproof paper and can smear. Is TerraSlate considered archival quality paper? Yes, TerraSlate is acid-free and is of archival quality up and down the street, left and right, all day. How does TerraSlate react to long exposure to sunlight? TerraSlate is incredibly resistant to UV. However, it can very slightly yellow after very long periods of direct exposure to sunlight. However, we've never heard this be a problem in a practical use. We use it outdoors regularly in direct sunlight in the Colorado and the Hawaii sun every day, and we've never had any issue. We've only been able to get it to yellow under certain lab conditions. Is TerraSlate PVC free? Yes, TerraSlate is completely free of PVC. And that's great because PVC is toxic and never recommended for use in the print world or in an application where fumes will be breathed in or when it'll be handled without gloves.